800 likes, because that's what comes after 799. Let us start with a clean sheet, a very straight-to-the-point type of video, something so pure yet so stupid. A woman has been uploading a series of videos taken from her ass, I mean her security cameras, and since she isn't new to my channel and I had her here a long time ago, nothing much changed. The ghost just kinda got thicker if you ask me. He is now more of the shape that I create when I do a full blast, but it still needs more work. The bedroom is still active, they are still trying to hit on her. This thick-ass floating thingy who is supposed to be a ghost moves from one room to another, and for some reason whatever she puts in her closet doesn't seem to like the environment in there. I have never seen a doll open the cabinet door and throw itself outside like it's been slaved for years in there. The cat is having some difficult time understanding the situation. There is a rain of orbs in the living room also, and more shit.
Repost it. This was simply mind-blowing.
Still trying to wrap my head around this. I was cleaning my room, heard a loud noise, went to the front of the house, saw the chandelier shaking, and the broom on the floor scared the crap out of me.
I have an interesting theory that these could not be orbs, and I'm not saying the place isn't haunted. But my theory is that the house is so dirty it was raining dust, and that's why no object wants to stay inside these closets. It stinks. When I first laid an eye on this next footage, something hit me, made me really feel different. It was weird and kinda awkward. Turned out the milk I was drinking was expired and my stomach just started messing around right when the video was playing. Perfect timing. But what is it? It was just a normal puke, thanks for asking, but the video shows a weird-ass truck changing the parking lot by itself. This truck looks like an abomination. As if a small truck wanted to look like a tricycle so bad. I bet Elon Musk doesn't know about this autonomous invention. But there were two ladies who could be called the founders, or maybe I should say two elders. It feels so wrong to call them ladies when they are this old. to be honest, this place looks so cool I want to come for a visit. Relaxation, I mean. Forget about the phenomenon for a second. Doesn't these mountains make you want to sit on the toilet seat and poop with full relaxation while enjoying the environment? When I used to swing, I'm saying that as if it's a cool ability. Regardless, when I was a kid, I used to swing like a pro. It made the kids around kneel before me. Desperately wanting to know my secrets, moms wanted me to give them my privilege, which I thought was teaching their kids how to swing like that. But after I grew up, I realized they wanted a different kind of privilege. I wish I knew that earlier. Anyway, after this made-up story, I know you're shocked and feeling pain of why did I bring such a story. Because my child, some kids just swing so hard they kill themselves, and that pretty much summarizes the story of the playground yard in the next clip, in which some people say that they encountered some spirit like children playing around in it. Obviously a plot so investigators could come and explore, and that's what they did. So what did they find? What the plot said, a swing swinging, because what's the point if it didn't? And some weirdo staring.
นะแล้วก็ผ่านที่มือพี่โอจุดแล้วก็ทำการสื่อสารว่าน้องเขารู้ตัวไหมว่าน้องเขาเฮ้ย
แต่ส่องไฟนี่มีใครจะทำอะไรเปล่า
เฮ้ยในกล้องเห็นไหมเมื่อกี้ในกล้องเห็นไหมมันขยับเองไม่ได้โดนนะ
ลมหรือเปล่า
บ้านี่ลมไหนจะเผาลมไหนจะพัดเล็กได้ปิวขนาดนี้
เสียละ
นี่ที่หายอ่ะไอ้นอกมาเนี่ยไอ้โอ้ฉันกลัวผีเล็กน้อยนี่เราจะทำพิธีต่อไหมม้าแล้วล่ะทำไหมม้าก็เอาเลยเหมือนก็มาทักเราไม่กล้าอยู่ใกล้นี่
เลยไม่กล้าอยู่ยุดได้ไหมใครฆ่าเข้าไปใกล้ไหมเนี่ย
เฮ้ยโคตรแบบโอ้ยเฮียโอ้ทำต่อไหมนี่
เรียกคนลุกเลย
ก็ต้องเอาเลยจริง
ลุกเลย
เขามาเล่นกับเราด้วยก็ต้องเอาเลยถามว่ากลัวไหมไม่อยากสื่อสารจริงวะเฮ้ยพี่อัดเป็นไรเชี่ยมึงไอ้เคแม่งดับเองอะคามือเลยบอกเลย
After I enhance the brightness with my superpowers, me and you are able to see this ugly-ass looking face. It reminds me of someone. And I like their music touch, but I hope it doesn't touch me with a copyright claim. A while ago, but not so while ago, or should I say, not so long ago. I want all the literature teachers in the comments to calm down and relax. So as I was saying, a while ago, I shared a series of clips from a woman who lives in a barn house. And since money isn't a problem, she also has another house in town. And since from what I have seen and money isn't a problem, I don't mind one of these cars if you do a free giveaway in the future. Anyway, back then I didn't appreciate her much, but now that I have seen her, I really should be ashamed. Unfortunately though, she is married, and more problematically, she is lesbian. But whenever you feel straight lady, you know who to call, 911 always there. So since the last time things have got harder and more intense, not for me, but rather for the activity. Now these figures are hanging around the house just like me when I want to make a sandwich, even getting so close to her, and lurking from behind her back. It sounds like it's going to be a scary clip, right? I also thought we were going to watch some comedy. There are more voices now, and even more objects falling, like a cowbill cowing on the floor. The lights are also doing what normal lights do every Sunday nowadays it seems, flickering. And the last clip, which has nothing almost, it's like a feminist talking shit in the middle of a men gathering. Very irrelevant.
Last 2 nights have been fucking awful. I'm gonna just update you guys really quickly. I'm in the barn house right now. I'm here alone. I'm hearing shit constantly. Last night watched like a bald man walk out of the pond. I'll show you where it is. It was insane. That's what I keep hearing. And I'm home alone. Hello? Can you stop? Out! Oh my god, that's creepy as shit. This clock scared the shit out of me. Be here with me, like, whatsoever. Hello? Like, I don't know. And my reflection's creeping me out. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You guys saw that, right? I'm not bugging. Like, here's my reflection. That's just my hair. Okay. Hold on, I need to watch this. Guys, I wanted to show you the fucking pond, but please tell me you see that. There's something. It looks like the old man is coming out, I swear to fucking God, what the fuck was that? Jesus, and there's a light on in the fucking goddamn garage. This is so fucking creepy. Oh my god, Biggs, it's okay. It's okay. Holy shit. What the fuck? Honestly. Oh, okay, let's go. All the way downstairs, and I heard that, so heard it, saw it. There's clearly nothing on this, like, whatsoever. This is fucking insane. I can't believe this. And it's heavy as shit. It's really heavy. Jesus. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I'm so sorry, I did not mean to say that. Hello? Thanks. Dwight. Hello? That shit is not fucking moving right now. Don't even. Oh my god. And so now the light, oh, now it works great. Can you use the light, please? You hear that? Oh. Yeah, like, I'm sorry that I curse and... Okay. Okay, can you stop? Oh my god. Okay, please stop.
I was gonna say some shitty thing, but I forgot what it was honestly. Oh, that's right. When she turned around, I took a nap for an hour or so, and when I woke up, she was still halfway there. Like, how long was that? We almost entered a new dimension. Some scientific theories that I don't know where I heard, they suggest that humans grow faster during the night or something like that. I guess that's why I don't remember. It seems like I heard my own fart and I was delusional that I thought it sounded like this. But let me be a little more relevant. Ever wondered what happens to your legs when you sleep? Well, buddy, the next video might just answer the question you never asked.
Apparently caught an apparition going to the neighbor's house, going left to right by the trash cans, and in the middle of the driveway, there it is, walking, no legs, and she disappears. If you see, nobody is going into this apartment right now. And a vehicle drives by. Nobody. Nobody's there. The neighbor left. There's nobody nowhere to be found.
In case you didn't understand, because I didn't either, and I'm talking about my introduction to the video here, it seems like there is an embodied ghost the shape of human legs walking around. We all know about the theory of human evolution, and how stupid it is, and when I say we all, I exclude the atheist and animals, because these two are the only ones who might argue about it. And one thing for sure, some people evolve backwards, like the women in the next clip. I don't know why her camera quality is this bad and her sound feels like it was recorded from an old radio, at least in the first clip, which when you get into it may leave you in shock and frustration, and you may end up with a heart failure or a stroke. Now, if you think it's the quality of the audio and video that will put an end to your life, well, that's not just it. I watched a clip like 5 times until I finally found the activity source. Her camera angles were so bad it was a torture. And that whole horror experience is all just in the first clip. But don't worry, things get better in the rest of the clips, so you will be able to see everything more clearly.
I put the camera on. I heard things in the kitchen again. I think it's dishes and moving. Oh, bloody. Guys, I've put the camera on because I heard things. Just moving that cupboard door again, and I'm not going to speak to the spirit in the kitchen because I've been told that that's where it saps its energy from me when I speak to it. I'm not speaking to you, spirit in the kitchen. I'm not speaking to you. I'm not going to speak to you. Oh, God. Do you move that fog? Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, God. I can't stand it. Oh. I'm not speaking to you, spirit in the kitchen. I'm not speaking to you again. Hi guys, I've just put the camera on because the kettles went on again. I've heard things in the kitchen again. And that plate's moving again. Oh my God, guys. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. Why are you doing this to me?
There is a good portion of you that knows this lady very well. Not personally, but like you have seen her videos everywhere. And you know that when she talks, it's like someone having a vibration session. And I'm talking about the massage chair vibration sessions here. So be careful. Allow me to ask you this. Have you ever seen ghosts having sex in bed? Definitely not. And I also never seen that before. So don't try to be funny in the comments and make up some story. It's not gonna work. But now I'm gonna show you the closest thing to that. Let's start from the beginning. First, you seduce her. I mean, these three guys are exploring the house of a Mexican guy who was known to be very famous. His name is Vicente Fernandez. And if you heard a lightning sound, it's because the weather in your country is bad and it has nothing to do with this guy, who, by the way, passed a couple of months ago. Now I have no idea if he actually used to live here at some point in time, but this place is too big for one guy. It doesn't even look like it has an identity. I looked at it and said, why hasn't the delivery guy arrived yet? Turned out I forgot to press order. Anyway, the quote-unquote investigators split it into 3 different areas, one outside with a car. The second was our man who recorded the sex scene, and the third was like that Hormone actress in drama movies, from one guy's lab to another, and from one area to another. We saw a chair trying to walk, but it seemed like the guy was pulling it too hard. The chair fell by accident. Another chair also tried to walk but couldn't go far. A doll committed suicide. Something in that car was trying to send a message. For some reason there were clothes in the closet, and they also were triggered. And of course, the main Oscar clip, which might disappoint you, but the sex scene was one of these shading blankets that hangs on top of the bed. It was moving, and that's it.
Ah, no mames. Está haciendo para adelante, güey. Ah. No mames. Este también de aquí, güey. ¿Sí lo captaste? Yo también, güey. Se cayó como de aquí. Güey. Se movió. Dios. Ay, Dios mío, güey. No mames. Hola. Hola. Güey. No mames. Hola. ¡Ey! ¡Ay, cabrón! ¡Ey!
No sé, creo que es momento de regresar con cámara 2. ¡Ay, hijo de la chingada! Aquí.
Now I suspected that ghosts were doing it because it's the right place and at the right time. Why else would this thing be moving like that? There is still a continuous to these videos. The boys made like a sexology or something. Let's make things clear. There is no shame in buying an invisible-sized condom, even if you are so old dust particles come out of your mouth when you talk. And with this out of the way, that's what I thought these security guards were talking about before listening carefully and watching the rest of the video. But the book, or whatever that object was defined as, it was their conversation subject. It's priced so high it literally flew.
Check this out, right? This guy here, watch behind his head. What? Keep watching. What? Just look at the shelf. It's the weirdest thing.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, what is that?
It's just floating, I don't know,
Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks like a poltergeist or something like that. You know the thing, you know when they hear about things like flying, oh my god, I don't like it, I don't like it.
It's weird, isn't it?
I thought I was watching some Looney Tune unreleased episode when I saw that. It's like being stuck in the air for a moment. Grandpa's reflexes were so amazing though. Even when he turned around, he didn't notice anything weird. If you thought the women in the fourth clip tuned me on, and if you thought my chances were below zero, then this group of girls made me blow it. All I know is exactly what you know. There isn't any information at all, just all three of them and the other dude holding the camera, or maybe the other girl. I don't know. I heard that there are now 76,000 genders. Regardless, they are in their castle-like house investigating the unknown. And this unknown must be just like me. He has a very good taste. But I might argue about him asking them to not leave. Yes, I may sound desperate, but he exceeded that, and I may say he was sick.
To your left.
Left? ha muerto, chaval. La rica rota. Pero no tenemos que hablar. Sí. ¿Hay alguien ahí?
¿Cómo te llamas?
¿Cómo te has muerto? ¿Por qué sigues aquí? Me voy. ¡Lu, coño, Lu!
I assure you, I would have done a far better job than this camera fella. At least I can they want. I do have the spirit of an adventurer, even if they all needed help at the same time. In some countries, they refer to a jinn to be black, and in other countries they refer to it to be white. In some places it could also be orange. It depends on what cloths are available or what the video VFX artist prefers. Now the next video does justice to both colors. No racism needed. It appears in black and it appears in white. Well, the white one looks more like a large sperm floating in the air, while the black one looks more like a normal 6'9" guy. The head alone is 3 feet tall at least. And there was someone knocking at this guy's house very awkwardly. I don't know if he is to be considered a jinn or just some actor. I mean some serial killer who wants something very precious hiding underneath the house that the owner doesn't know about. $10 I say it's the bathroom, since it's the most active place.
クローゼットから聞こえてくる音の感覚。 風呂場で聞こえてくる音の感覚が
I'm surprised that the 3 a.m. trend is still here. I thought this shit was buried way back in 2017. But seems like some people still think the house comes to life at this time. Cause why not? No one should be angry now. Some boss had a decline in his company income, so he decided to watch his employees to see if they were doing their job well when he's out. And after looking at the security cameras for a while, he realized something. He actually have security cameras and the technology is some cool shit after all. And that his employees are taking too many breaks during the shift, not really focusing on being more productive and developing new tactics to take the company higher. So he decided to hire some invincible guard to spy on the employees and lurk on them very closely, so at any point he can haunt them. Sounds like a story a 5th grader would make up, but that's what I usually turn into at 3 a.m. And I didn't want to leave you without providing some information. It said that the employee noticed the ghost lurking at him. That's why he went right back inside. But for me, his reaction says something else. Just imagine if this was actually the boss. In some part of the world there is a farm. I know what you're thinking. I thought there are no farms in the world and it's just a myth. But turned out there are actually farms on this earth. So the villagers of Minecraft said that their cattle are being attacked by some unknown mysterious animal, and to be honest I felt like they were referring to me, especially with the way I talk some shit here. But actually the situation is much more different here. Some large-ass weird-looking hairy freaking snaky slithering thingy. I can't even explain what it is, that thing crawling and sticking to these goats. The closest definition I can give you is this. Imagine a whore who just tricked some rich dude to marry her only so she can divorce him afterward and take everything from him. This is how she would look like. And these guys would act like the old forgotten friend of that man who came to rescue him.
Masuk dari situ, masuk, bantuin. Lepasin. Hantu air itu. Masih. Udah lari belum? Masih ya? Masih. Lepasin aja lah, kasihan.
Oi, hantu air apa nih?
Hantu air ya?
Hantu air nih.
Lepasin. Ini karena di dekat sungai nih. Itu sungainya di bawah situ.
Woi, dikit balik. Keluarin ke sini kambingnya. Jangan lepasin.
Tuh udah digigit ya?
Udah. Yang rambutnya ini yang lengket ini.
Lepasin lah, bantuin lah. Awas. Lepas. Awas. Awas, Man. Awas. Mana tadi? Ambil kayu, gebukin pakai kayu aja. Tuh. Mana? Oh ini nih. Kejar nih, gebuk.
Itu balik ke sungai tuh. Sungai, apa nih?
Ayo, lewat mana? Lewat sini aja. Ada. Ya, itu. Iya. Awas, hati-hati, awas. Mana dia?
Stop.
Oh ini tuh. Tuh.
Mana?
Ini. Tuh. Ada. Awas. Naik ke batu, bahaya.
When I saw them smashing the water with these sticks, I thought it was their own way of celebration. Then I looked more into it and understood their actions. They were trying to beat up the bacteria in this water as a way of filtering it, so they can drink some clean water. That's how I saw it. Just so we are in the same boat, and before it sinks, I have always wanted a girl with blue eyes, but fate isn't giving me that. And don't ask me why these guys all of a sudden went outside to stare at the crucifix, because I couldn't find a good translation that determines their point. This group, unlike the one full of girls, this one actually has a mission, and they are here to play some Resident Evil in real life. They want to break this black magic or spell, whatever it is. It's evil and supposed to be scary at the same time. One of them has an arm that he can shake, and that's what we get to know further in the video when he shows us his hairy arm shaking. Thanks for sharing such an important detail. The other dude, if it's not the same guy, he can sense ghosts around him. He can feel them touching his body. That or he is just showing us how cool he is, that he has a super ability girls would lose their virginity over just knowing about it. Or maybe he is trying to hit on one of his friends, since he always tell them to get close and scan his body. The third guy is like that new shirt I recently bought. I use it only when I have a very important meeting, and since I barely have one of those, it stays in the closet for ages. But he actually plays an important role at the end, when they pray to break the spell, ending up drawing on the walls like some third graders would do.
Olha isso aí. Deixa eu ver se eu enxergo. Eu acabei de achar.
No altar? Não perto não, Luke.
Vamos ao altar.
Cuidado nele. Tem vidro aí, ó. Chuta. Tá vendo? Tá. Vamos cortar.
Pedaço de espelho.
É espelho,
No altar. Olha só. Como se alguém tivesse querendo me tirar daqui, entendeu?
Ei, Vitor, olha aqui, ó.
O que foi? Espera aí, então.
Vem aqui.
Calma.
Cuidado aí.
Caramba, velho.
Nossa, mano.
Olha só isso aqui. Eita, gente.
Desce aqui, ó.
Cuidado, Paulo. Fiz em cima, não.
Bota o K2 no meu pescoço, coloca aqui. Coloca que eu tô sentindo.
Chama o K2.
Peraí. Daí, calma.
Pega aí.
Coloca o K2.
Assistindo?
Tô. Ele tá acendendo?
Tá acendendo, ó. Olha
Eu tô sentindo como... Olha.
Tá bem, ó.
É como se estivesse em cima das minhas costas, apertando o meu pescoço.
Tá achando melhor a gente fazer uma prece?
Deve ser ela, né?
É você que tá provocando
Eu tô
isso?
sentindo uma coisa muito negativa aqui.
Você não vai me fazer mal. A gente veio aqui em paz, a gente tá querendo te ajudar. Ela tá apertando.
Tá aqui, ó. Tá bem aqui, ó. Olha esse lado aqui, ó.
Você não tem como fazer nenhum mal a mim. A gente veio aqui pra ajudar você. Você não vai fazer mal. Então se afaste de mim. Cara, a energia é muito forte. Saca?
Caiu em cima de ti?
Na minha cabeça, velho. Caiu no meu braço, eu acho. Machucou. Filma, nego. Filma, cara.
Você tá bem?
Pô, foi assim, mano. Machucou, Paulo?
Te machucou?
Olha aqui, ó. Olha, olha, ó. Tá vendo?
Tá mais forte aqui, ó.
Ela não tá gostando de mim, ó. Olha, ó. Deixa eu encostar logo isso aqui pra não cair em cima da gente de novo. Entra cá. Amigo, ó. O prato, eu quero que você sente nessa cadeira. Eu quero que você sente e fique olhando pra gente. Eu só quero isso. Se você não sentar, eu vou apagar as velas do seu altar. Eu vou apagar agora, se você não sentar. Sente na cadeira.
Eita. Olha isso,
viu?
Olha.
Vai vindo, vai vindo.
Ela tá
vai
presa,
vindo.
joga, joga um círculo que é temporário, mano.
Bota a lanterna no chão.
Joga um círculo.
Rápido. Isso.
Quer ajuda, Vitor, aí?
Isso. Vai dando rápido.
Quer ajuda, Vitor?
Não, agora não. Vai. Ela tá presa. Continua.
Vai dando rápido ainda.
Continua.
Pronto, por aí.
Ó, tá pegando, ó?
Tô vendo agora, tô vendo.
Tá pegando, cara.
Tô vendo.
Pronto, Dani, vamos.
I didn't talk about the backstory because I forgot. But basically a witch have done some black magic on a couple according to Google Translate, and the magic led to them splitting. But this witch used to sacrifice animals inside this residence, and then she died mysteriously. The end. Kinda. Talking about human evolution earlier, if you remember. Well, I can excuse this video for having such poor quality. Since its age is old, it may even be as old as me. But if you are reading this title and you are in confusion of why I'm using the meme of Will Smith, because this next one takes place in a building called Smith Building. Two guys who I assume are instruction workers were having fun around. But after a second thought, they might just be some douchebags hanging around to spread out lies, because one of the guys had a crucifix with the symbol of Jesus nailed on it, and some people suggested that there were rumors of the building not being completed because it's haunted. But since social media didn't exist back then, I have no idea what their intentions. The dude who holds the camera has a scream on him. Adele wishes to have one that sounds like it. Now I will leave you to find out why he was screaming like a woman giving birth.
The hat was right here yesterday. You see the print. Oh shit. Oh shit. I got her, dog. She's over there, fool. Yeah. I got her. On it. Come on, let's go. Let's me and you go. Come on. She's there. I got it. Barely though. I ran. We got her. Come on, Tom. This is that ladder that fell at us. Me, Sam, and Tom. Humongous size ladder. That bucket got slid at us. What else? Little brush. May it hit us, I don't know. She's over here, dog. Come on. It's the same room. She's there, doggy. Come on with it. Doors keep on closing. Come on. What the f***? Come on, man. It's just lights going off and on. Shit. And we can start a little conversation with her. She's in here, dog. Come on. You hear that? Coming from down here, dog. I got him! Throwing shit at the dog, she's throwing shit. That right? You got her? I got her, doggy.
See?
We're going for the second one. Going for the second one.
No, this is the third one. You already got her twice. Go
Let's
for
do
it.
this.
Careful, man. Got it with you.
I don't want this to fall or something, doggy. A lot already, dude.
What?
The light just turned off.
No, get over here, man. Don't even go. We already got her twice. Come on.
I gotta get one more, dog. One more time, man. Come on. I gotta get it once more, dude. That wasn't good enough. Where you at?
In case you couldn't see it clearly, I really feel sorry for you, because you may have just lost a couple of degrees of your vision. I barely was able to see the women in the corner, so good luck, fella. And last but not least, and finally, so I can rest in peace, the last piece of pie, the cherry on top, or should I say, that random uninvited guy who ruined the whole party. Let me explain why. Some dude sat up a camera in his room so he could see what his sister did at night alone, or maybe she was his girlfriend. Either way, she obviously knows he was doing that. So she accepted to be part of this experiment, just like a rat. And when she fell asleep, the blanket couldn't hold it and flew away from her. I don't know when was the last time she took a shower, but it may really be her smell, because I have never seen a blanket fly this fast. Not even in the Aladdin movie. The room tried to take her out but couldn't do much. The chair couldn't take it any longer. It lost its gravity, which was the deal breaker for me.
О, смотри, работает. Довольно? Все, ложись. Давай, спокойной ночи.
Спокойной ночи, Миш.
This was the deal breaker for one reason only. You definitely saw the cut when the chair flew. But you may have just assumed they did that in production to avoid the video being too long, because the girl is such a heavy sleeper she didn't even feel a thing. But look at the time, that didn't change when the cut happened, unless it was added in production too, but I doubt that. If that's the case, why did I share the clip then? To set an example that nothing is perfect, so my list isn't perfect either, and because there are no better options at the time, and you have no better option than subscribing.